Everyone mute yourself. Okay. Well, good evening, gentlemen. The exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to share one picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe that picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write the number of characters you have seen, what is their age, mood, and gender. Age, whatever you're perceiving, mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative, you can mark it as a minus, positive with the plus, and neutral with the O. And gender, whatever you see, male, mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize gender, you can mark it as a P. And you have to encircle your protagonist or a hero. Mark the position of the characters where they have located in the picture which you're going to see. Okay, then you will get 3 minutes to write down the story. So total you'll get 4 minutes, 30 seconds to wind up your story. Okay. Once I ask you, please put a pen down, means you have to put a pen down. You're not supposed to write anything after that. Girish Agarwal, अपने कॉलर का ऊपर वाला बटन लगाओ, खुला हुआ है. Girish, yeah. You're not supposed to describe the picture. You have to write the story around the picture. Okay, what has happened in the past? What is going on in the picture? What could be the likely outcome of it? All clear? Get ready with the pen and paper, everyone. Please put a pen down. Stop writing. Quick. Everyone. Okay. Now keep the story behind it back. Quick. फटाफट रखो. फटाफट पीछे रखो. Show me in the screen and keep behind it back. Everyone. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Okay. रख दो सब पीछे behind. Okay, Vaibhav, send me that photo of your story. Vaibhav Sharma. Take the photograph, send me on Telegram.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Everyone keep behind it back. फटाफट. Not be front or side. क्या देख रहा है बादल? ठीक है. All good? You start. Don't turn off your camera. Don't make any movement. Okay? So you fuck up the whole session. Okay, gentlemen. Now the next part is a narration part. Now one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. Once the last person done with this story, you have to start a discussion. Right? Due course of discussion, you have to come up with a common group story, and you have to select one leader who is going to give the group story. All clear?
Yes, sir.
Try to understand, it's not a debate, it's a discussion. You have to come up with a common group story. Okay. So the first will be Satyam, second Vishal, third Jitesh, fourth Sadanand, 5 Manav, 6 Ram Gopal, 7 Dushyant, 8 Sai Kumar, 9 Salman, 10 Abhishek, 11 Sunny Singh, 12 Dharmesh, 13 Badal, 14 Monu, 15 Girish, 16 Ashutosh Dubey. Once the Ashutosh Dubey done with his story, you have to start a discussion. Okay, I think Vaibhav Sharma will be joining. I think Vaibhav Sharma will be the last. Okay, so once he done with his story, you have to start a discussion. Vaibhav Sharma, you are the last one. Okay, you are the last one. Cool.
Okay, sir. Base diya hai, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, Satyam, start please.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived 3 characters from this picture. All are male, aged between 25 to 35, and all are in positive mode. My action of this story is tourism. Ramu was the tourist guide in Agra, and he knew many a language, and he also attract many of foreign tourists in the tour. he also wanted to be a he also wanted to open his own tourist company. And one day he met a Sham who was looking for a experienced tourist guide, and he met them and met him and decided to open a company which was Swagatam Bharat. And after 2-3 years, their company was successful, and they were popular. Thank you.
Next.
Unmute.
Good evening, gentlemen. Sir, shall I? Good evening, gentlemen. I have pursued 3 male characters in the story, all of around age 25, and all are in positive mood. The action of the story is visiting a old fort of Sultan. Anil and his friends are engineering students who are studying in Chennai. The past 4 months, they were seriously preparing for GATE exam, and they have completed the exam. All they need was a refreshment and a hangout to enjoy themselves. So they plan to visit a nearby city which contains a hill station and also a historic places. So Anil, who is a travel lover, and he coordinated all the plans and decided to visit a old historic fort of Sultan, which is situated in Vellore city. So they visited the fort, and there was a university inside the fort, which is the specialty of the fort, and also visited a nearby hill station Elagiri, and they enjoyed the 2-day trip, and the friends were thankful to Anil for arranging such a wonderful trip. Thank you.
सदानंद सो रहा है क्या तू?
Sir, it might my turn was in fourth term.
So fourth term is your term. No, you're not listening. I'm telling the name. Just remember my name.
Okay, sir. Hello, friends. According to the picture shown to us, I perceive 3 characters. All of them were male, and they seem to be in positive mood, and their age lie between 20 to 26. The action of my story is visiting the ancient movement. Ram was a bank manager in SBI in Ranchi, and he was very fond of visiting ancient movement. So he convinced his colleagues, and on weekend, he along with his friends went to visit Bundelkhand villa. He was very mesmerized by seeing the monuments, beautiful monuments, and he also came to know about the culture and tradition of that particular place and people. He also enjoyed the local foods and culture, and later on he buy souvenirs for his family members, and they feel very, very motivated after visiting their such beautiful monuments, and got refreshed, and later on they resumed their work and lived happily. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. As we perceive from the picture, there are 3 male characters, ages between 20 to 30. All are in positive mode. Action of my story is visiting a temple. So the story is, the main protagonist of my story is Saurabh, who is a travel lover. Saurabh, along with his friend, they come to know there is a historical temple in a nearby remote village. So as they are adventure lovers, they decided to trek towards to the temple. As they plan, they start their trekking. On the way, they face many difficulties. As the path is so difficult and so rough, so their sort of friends are decided to quit. But as a group leader, Saurabh keep them motivating, and this is how he take his whole group. This is how whole group to the temple, and after that they visited the temple and they learned a lot. That in this way, Saurabh come as a group leader. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. According to my perception, picture consists 3 male characters. My story based on Pankaj Kumar, who is a college student. On seeing the college vacation, he decided to visit a historical place. That's why he called his other friends and discuss his plan with the friends and convince them to be a part of the same. And all the friends, they gathered in a place after taking permission from their friends, and they started to go. They book a car, and when they are going, they cross so many places, and they know more about the historical place. And when they are going, his friends were demotivated. When that time Rams motivated them, and they reached the place and meet the director of the places to see and asked him to send a escort to show around them. And they took photo and made a video, and they spent a night in a tree house, and they enjoy a life from outside of the village. And Ram made a video documentary for other students of the college, and Ram thanked his friends for their unconditional love and support. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good evening, friend. From the picture, I perceive three male character of age around 30 to 35-year-old. Rahul is the main hero of the story. Rahul, 35-year-old Indian police officer posted in Delhi and belongs to the city Chennai. His father was fond of to traveling the historical palaces, but he was poor and he wants to be to visit historical places of all India and to know about the culture of India. So he decided to his son to become an officer, and his after three times failure of his son, he motivated him every time and help him in his career. After achieving the goal to become an IPS officer, he visit Delhi Red Fort after that and achieve his ultimate goal of his life. Thank you.
Good evening, guys. I perceive three characters, three characters in the picture. All are male of positive mode. Actually, Rahul, Ram, and Raju are three friends of college. Of three friends in college. Actually, in the weekend, they plan to visit a historic place, which is beside the college. It is a historic monument, belongs to an age of 500 year AD. Actually, they visited the monument and know the history of our country and the monument, and they saw many swords and coins of that age, and they used to know the story around behind the king and how the king ruled the kingdom and all about the palace. Thank you.
Who is next?
I'm the ninth one. Who was the eighth one? Who is the eighth one? Please narrate the story. Then, if no one, then I can narrate.
According to me, Salman, it's your turn.
I'm the ninth one. Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived three characters from the picture shown to us. All are male and in a positive mood. Action of my story is making a video and a documentary on monument. Adarsh is my central character, and he is a BSc final year student of Roorkee College. His hobby is to record videos and make vlogs and also upload it on YouTube. As he is a YouTuber, he uploaded so many videos and visited so many places in India. As he as he comes to know about Rudki Rani Mahal, so he decided to visit that place, and at that place he go with his along with his two friends who can help him to record the video. While recording the video, he saw so many art and craft there, and he got very fond of that, and there he makes lot of reels, and he also reads so many informational things that so that he can so that he can upload it on his YouTube channel. After that, he comes to his house and edited that video. And thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the given picture, I perceive three male characters. All are age group between 20 to 22. Their moods are positive. The protagonist is Shaitan Singh, and the action of the story is visiting the Bibi Maqbara. So Shaitan Singh was a Bachelor's of Arts student studying in JNU. One day, he proposed his idea to his best friend that we're going to visit the Bibi Maqbara in the nearby place. So he tell his one of the friends to carry a DSLR camera, and other friend to manage some foods, and he himself managed the transportation and accommodation. So on the day they had arrived, and they went to the Bibi Maqbara place, and they were understanding the historical importance. In the meantime, the Shaitan Singh noticed some of the local people were littering some garbages in the nearby places. So he approached there, and he and along with his friends pick up all the garbages and put inside the dustbin. So this way he demonstrated an example to the local people to maintain the sanctity of the place, and thereby later he clicked some memorable photos among with friends, and later he happily returned. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the given figure, I pursued three characters. All are male, and their ages are between 20 and 23. Action of the story is to make a report on Red Fort of Agra. Main character of the story is Ramesh. Ramesh is a 21-year-old boy who lives in Agra district of Uttar Pradesh. He pursued BA honors in history. One day, his teachers said him to make reports on Red Forts of Agra. After coming to the home, he take the permission of his parents and took his friends along with them. And he reached the Red Forts of Agra. After reaching there, he took the permission of the local authorities and entered into the fort. He visited it and made a report on it. While visiting the reports, he noticed that there is some cracks in the walls. After coming from the forts to the home, he write a letter to the Archaeological Survey of India and tell him about that scripts, and also prepared the reports on the Red Fort and submitted to its teacher. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. In this picture, I perceive three characters. Their ages lie between 22 to 25. The mood is all the character mood is neutral. They were coming from the city and going to the village. At the middle of the path, they listen a voice of help. The voice came from the old fort. They went to the fort and see a old man had fallen mistakenly in the water tank. So they decided to help the old man, and they arranged some rope and a long wooden stick. After do some hard work, they came out the old man and helped him, and they will continue to our journey. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown to us, I perceive three characters. All are male and all are in positive mood. The age criteria of characters are 24 to 26. The action of my story is exploring Jaipur. As my story goes like this, Rajnikant, who is a college student as well as preparing for the CHSL exam, he filled the form and started preparing according to his syllabus. He started taking classes from YouTube. He started giving mock tests and analyzed his mistake and rectified himself. But he got the center in Jaipur. He went there. He gave his exam very confidently, and he gave it very well. After that, as his return train was tomorrow morning, he constantly meet with two friends whose also train is on tomorrow morning. So they decided to explore the Jaipur on that evening. They went the forts. They know the history of that fort. They click some photos, go and make some sweet memories. They relished their moment and took their train on the next morning and came back to their home. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. As I have perceived three characters from the picture shown to us, all are in positive mood. All are in positive mood. Their age group between 25 to 30, and the hero of my story is Prashant, and the action of my story is constructing roads and planting trees in villages. Prashant, who is pursuing BSc Agriculture from Dakar University, after completing his graduation, he went to village with his friends, but there he came to know that the condition of the road was not good. So he decided with his friend he went to the Gram Pradhan, and there he discussed about the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. After discussing with the Pradhan, they went to the cafe and opened the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. They opened the portal. They put their problem on this, and within 6 months, the condition of the road was the road was constructed quite good. But after the construction of the road, they all decided to plant some trees, because constructing road destroy cutting the trees more. So all the villages plant trees are beside the roads, and after that, Pradhan and the Prashant was praised by the villagers. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From this story, I perceive that there is a female character aged between 18 to 20. The main action of my story is visiting in a fort. Ram is a student of class 12 in the government school. He with his two friends decided to go to the fort of Fatehpur Sikri. Then they go to the fort of Fatehpur Sikri and buying the tickets and visiting in the fort. And after some time, they saw the arsenal and things of the king and queen, and the authority of a fort also shown them war planning of the king, war planning in the king on the projector. And after some time, they visiting whole the fort, and evening they came home. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. My story contains three characters, in which one is male and mood is positive and age is around 22 years old. And second and third both are male and age is around 22 years old and mood is positive. So action of my story is the protection of monument. So my story goes like this. Rahul, Ajay and Atul are three friends who gone for a visit to an ancient monument. There, after going for deep study, they found that one of the wall of the monument was in a very poor condition, and it may fall anytime. So, by looking into this, they write the letter to the concerned authority, and by that time they tied a small cloth between the gallery, so that nobody could pass through that. By this way, they was able to perform their duty towards ancient monument. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived three characters in my story. All of them are male. Their age lies between 20 to 24 years old. And the action of my story is citizens' responsibility. Aniket and his two friends one day decided to go visit a near fort which is in their city. So in enthusiasm, they visit the place and they saw some dirty walls there. The visitors have painted random pictures on the wall. So as a student of archaeologists, so they decided to clean the wall. And so first they decided to call their classmates so they can gather the educate resources to clean the wall. In very quick time, they able to clean the wall. So this shows that the Aniket and his friends complete their responsibility as an archaeology student, also and as a citizens of this country. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, majority
So
of
as a
us
gentleman
know
knows
that
that
there is a high
Yes, a clear-cut theme of ancient movement. I think we should move it
yes,
regarding an ancient movement.
Gentlemen, from the picture,
It is the ancient place.
monument and they are
Abhishek,
Picture of
these
an
are
ancient place
mentioned that
where
these become
the teenagers are
they
visiting.
are going for visiting
Actually,
and
historical importance.
Let's make our
most of
story
the stories
there is another point I
Most
like.
of us
Ram Gopal mentioned that
common
on
thing
their
is
way
that
they
is
are tired, they take
all the characters are
they
visiting
take a break
a
on
ancient
a
moment
of the tourist
it
on
will
place
better.
weekends.
on a monument.
I want to add something that
Ancient moment.
there is a three
While they notice that some people are spreading
are visiting
pictures
the historical monument.
to
All
demonstrate
are
male
College
the
students
sanctity
when they
of the
belong to the
abandoned
NSS
place.
volunteers, they are the NSS volunteers consider it to be an abandoned fort.
Gentlemen, as all we
Abhishek and
They are the NSS
Ashutosh suggest
volunteers.
that they are the
And also they came to know
without
about the
any doubt,
historical
let's move
importance of
forward
that
we
and
can consider
add
it
more
as
elements to the
as
story.
for
culture and
their
tradition of that
guys, we can
particular place
consider them
and
as
people as well.
as they
like
are
politicians.
student of arts
They are
for
going
their
to visit
dissertation
for
they
a monument.
decided to
What
explore the
Khapa and
historical
Sunny Singh
This
and
common point from
palace.
said that the three person are
Gentlemen, we
visiting
can
and
go for the
saw some
maintenance of the monument
the
as
common
a
point is they are going
It's also be a
maintenance
fort.
of
they are
the
going for
monument.
visiting the monument.
All of them
so they decided to
Agree with
that
all
was
they are
authority
visiting
also
an
found that
ancient
the
moment.
original and the
You can
sites
choose
of
a
the
theme as
teenagers
going for tourism.
also seen
from
Ancient moment.
most of the friends
You
are
all are
saying
agreement
that
that there is a
they
high
are going
All the
for
friends are
historical
visiting
monument,
ancient
visiting
moment.
to the
the
historical
historical
place.
monument.
Yes,
So,
Sadanand, they are visiting the
We can
ancient
also
monument.
include that how that
everyone is
maintained.
Friends
And they
we can
going to visit
visiting
the
they came to
historical
know about the
monument.
historical
The
importance of that
video which has
place
taken by the tourist, which they
that importance of history as
it
well.
is going to be
Taken
better
by
that
the
they also
Abhishek saying
Also
that
came to
take
know
some
about the
videos and they
culture
record some
tradition of
videos
that particular
monument
place.
and
and
also the diversity of the Indian culture.
During visit,
It's important
also
to
notice
say
that
that
spirits
visiting the monument
visiting
and
the
paper
historical monument like
Gentlemen,
Red Fort
can we make
demonstrate
our story
and
around
found
a
those
video kind
wastage
of thing
into a
that all
dustbin
the
and
Guys,
try
it's
to maintain
majority of us suggesting that it is
gentlemen.
and it will be
go by
better that it
The
will
charge
also
to,
also
I think,
demonstrate the people.
pass to Girish Agarwal and
yes Arpan, we can add that there is a
the candidate are saying that they
we
are
can add it
visiting
but
the
the main
historical
thing is
monument
Abhishek,
and
high
as a
we can
maintenance
add
of
one
the
more
monument,
point in
Guys,
the video
saying
kind of
that
you
thing
can go
in
one by one.
and
If
I
we
also
move
like the
in this
story
way,
of
we will not
Modu.
become able
He
to come up
made
with
a
a common
story
story.
around
that they
I think,
maintain
despite
CAPF kind of
most
thing.
of us
the
agree
health
with
of the
gentlemen so the group story will
if
be
we move
that
in this way, we will
Gentlemen,
not
students
become
from
yes,
up
I think
arts
most of us
arts
pick
make
one
a
by
story
one.
around
in
monument.
JNU for their dissertation
Let's
program.
make a
They
common
decided to
story.
visit
and saw some
fort
defects
in
like
Jaipur.
a dirty
Yes,
walls and
yes,
Visit the
cracks.
Mano,
Manu.
I
So,
agree with
gentlemen, we
you.
can
They are
consider that
visiting
there
a
is a
fort.
person who come to
So
his
they
relatives and
completed their
he decided to
responsibility as
visit
a
some
citizen.
monuments places as the
yeah,
for
and
their
after that
they tour. They visited the fort and they
Fazal, I
later
just
saw
want
that
to
there is
add
they can
charts of garbage in the fort and they decided to
one thing.
clean it.
Let's
And
make our
after
central character of video
they
called
recorded it. They
planning
work
to
on
go
the social media and try to spread the message that don't
monument
spread the garbage on their
by
tourist
their
place because they are tired. Their two friends decided
Gentlemen,
to
can we make our story around
team
a
up
Well, it is
videographer,
very,
make
very nice.
videos,
maintenance of
they
the
can be a
that
student
our
yeah,
as
we
well
viewers
can
can
make that
Points.
we can
that
target point. They recorded a video to socialize the people about
Modu,
it for
followed
the
by the team to
purpose
help the monument
photos
maintain.
and sanitization and also
Congratulations.
cheer up and also take some memories.
We can
This is how we can make it as
so
a
gentlemen that
better
will
and
be our
possible.
main story on
It is
this
possible. It is the best
on the
possible way
maintenance of the
to
monument,
include
how
all
the video
our
helps
There are some
health.
some points.
guys. The basic common points are
we can
those
also add
people
that
are
they
friends.
recorded the monuments structures and they reported they added the report on the social side of
Add
I
one
agree
point
with
that
Badale
uploading
national
Adam's
the
and the
video on
photos
YouTube
as that they also
king and
posted
queen
on
video
also.
social
to document
better.
that
video
monument
help the monument to
is
maintain.
others.
Guys, we can consider it as a UNESCO heritage.
When the three friends are visiting the
Yeah,
fort,
also
also add that
you are speaking a story.
we can also add that because of
Come up with
about the Indian culture
and
that they give a written advice
that
obvious that they visiting some
Indian culture
typical UNESCO site.
awareness
the
historical monument.
Again, I agree with your point
that how the young
make
person
this
recorded the
monument
video
a
and it
all these things can be added and
monument.
we can come up with common story.
Also, we can also add government taking the initiative to
Going through
maintain
the
that
whole,
monument.
they going through the whole fort. They
we can
also seen
add
the arsenal
Badal Yadav
and the
point
tomb
here
of the
that
king and
And
queen.
meanwhile, they
And
also
they
notice that
also show the
character
burning
saw
of the
were in the
the garbage
Also
near
at that
fire
point
in the
there is a
war.
spitting mark of pan, tobacco, वगैरह in the
as soon as possible.
there were spitting problems in the marks in the
that
wall of the
some
fort,
people is
and they requested the officials
we can add that
to
point.
paste a fine poster to on the wall to there is a fine for spitting and all.
videos and send the videos to the
Yeah. Badal is
Okay, you can
also
add
a
that.
very good point. We can make our around. We
They
make
report
our
and the
stories around that.
and report the them to
Gentlemen, let's
concerned
conclude our
authority.
story and
common people
add some more point. We can also add a point
Gentlemen,
of
we can also add that they are the
crops, clean the nearby surface of monument, and also add a point of
There are some trees as well
monument
in
is
the
a
fort, so we can
how the young
that in order to maintain the greenery of that particular place, they also encourage people
to maintain the
or
monument,
concerned
which was
authority
historic.
to plant some trees.
The Dharmesh have said
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it. Now I'll share then join from the same link again. Okay. Leave the meeting and join from the same link again. So the group one is Satyam Jha, Jitesh, Ram Gopal, Salman, Abhishek, Sunny Singh, and Ashutosh Dubey. And Monu are group one. Satyam, Jitesh, Ram Gopal, Salman, Abhishek, Sunny Singh, Ashutosh, Monu are group one. Rest are in group two. So group one, please start your discussion.
So gentlemen,
as you
let us
take
continue.
People were discussing about
on
the
positive note, we can conclude our story around that.
Some of
Who loves to vlog videos and upload that on YouTube. Okay, one fine day.
This event of the monument, historic fact, it was not
Monument.
maintained, and there were people who were throwing garbages over there.
Which was abandoned and they
We can add that element of garbage.
As an outcome of this
Our main
story, we can
characters saw
decide
garbage
that
and clean that.
we can take the initiative to maintain
So gentlemen, we can consider that the three
Gentlemen,
members
we can add that point that
Gentlemen, in our society,
this
many
site
they
is
do
a
not know
UNESCO heritage
about
site.
the historical
Can you agree
places and
with
what
this?
is the importance of historical places. That's why we have to come a common story and to make a common
Yes,
story
you
about
are right.
historical
We have to
places.
come to a common story.
we can take the theme as a tourism. We can take the theme as a
I just want to ask you all about this.
tourism and take the middle part as that how they visited the historical fort and they recorded the video.
Gentlemen, I
And
also
also
want
they
to add one
barricaded the
thing.
areas which were been damaged.
Gentlemen, I wanted to
Can
add
we make a
that
story around
And there were no maintenance.
our main character is just go to
Select the
record
outcome that there was no
that video and
maintenance
upload that on YouTube.
historic
So what Titesh is saying,
And during that video,
I think we can include the
some garbage near the monument. So he cleaned that and also
we can add that at the end. We can add that how that video helped the historical monument.
Make a story like cleaning garbage around the
all the
empty
garbage
places and also
yes, Abhishek is adding a very good point that there is a garbage. We can add that point of garbage there.
In maintenance,
and also
it can be included. The garbage part can be included in the maintenance only. So we can say the outcome will be the maintenance of the historical fort.
clean society.
Gentlemen, we can add that point of garbage and we can also add a point of that.
Of the fort can be included in the maintenance only.
Authorities
We can
about
say the
that.
outcome that the maintenance of the
garbage.
fort and how that video helped the government to take the initiative to maintain
Garbage near the monument. Also, we can add a point of planting new plants. What can you say about this?
We can add that
But
in maintenance.
maintenance.
We can add that to that removing garbage and
Okay. Now group two, please start your discussion from group one left. Start.
Okay, gentlemen,
I
as we
think
see
there are
that
three
two point
people.
come in a conclusion that there is a historical place
Some
visit,
near
and
spots
after
are
that they
historical
are
place
also come in a
nearby
conclusion
them.
that after
So
some visit they also
when
clean
they
the
reach
area.
there, they
So we can
saw
add that.
some dirty
But
walls. They
as
decided
we
to
can
clean
start
it.
in the way that the three friends start a journey as they are a student of arts of JNU. They decided to visit a monument, a historical monument at
Manav, we can
like
one of them be
Bibi ka Maqbara.
blog also. One of them we
Okay,
can
let's consider them
assume
as
them
in students.
We can
And
consider the
in the
action
Okay,
during
so
visiting,
after that,
I think we should
traveling
consider them
blogger.
very
One of them be a traveling
the two
blogger.
friends of
They
Saurabh
make a
also
video
decided
for
visiting a
YouTube
UNESCO
also.
heritage.
as a
historical
group
place.
leader,
yeah,
Saurabh
record
recorded them
recorded their
and
visit
helped them to reach
They
social
the
media.
target.
What do you say?
On the way, they also
And
spend a night
also
on
inform the authorities
a
there that there
village
is some
side tree
garbage,
house,
and with the
and this is
authorities
how
they
they
clean
reach
that
the
area.
spot, and they learn a
Okay.
lot for their paper,
So they
One of
and
us
completed
also
their
stated a very
they
genuine point
clean
that
the
We
area.
can also add a point when they reach there, they
I
are
want to add
they sort
something
the
that
garbage
it
in
is
that
not it is
area
Bloggers,
and
they
about
spend
visiting
the
to
historical
the near
and
points about
point.
the
have
Indian
to clean
culture
and
and
monument, and
protect
then
which
our
we
is
saw
historical
the
in
places,
the
Arsenal and
and they also take some
also
photos for
I would
memories.
like to add a
also
point,
in
gentlemen.
the
They
They
come
recorded
home
they
happily.
recorded all the
payment
problems
by
and
sorry,
submit
also
in the
also.
feedbacks of the
Gentlemen,
official
the
site of
action of
that spot.
story is
They
visiting a
submitted a video on the
UNESCO World
feedback of the
Heritage.
official
Badal,
site.
give the
That
direction to
Yeah,
the
Badal,
story that
I also,
it
at
is
the end of
about
the
the
day, they
Indian
also
economy
that's how
take some
that
also,
photos
which
and
has
they
videos, and they
government
many
inform
hormone
the
comes
public
to
that, yeah,
which
that is great. Yeah.
every year
they not only
plan
uploaded
to
in the
visit
video,
a
they also
historical
uploaded it
monument
on the
like Red
official
Fort
website
and
of that
others
government.
monument in India,
Yeah, yeah.
which
It's
which
a
also
good idea
which
that
also
they not only uploaded
classified
on
our
YouTube but
India
official site
about
as
the
well.
caste system and religions,
Yeah, that's
which
okay.
helps
They
the
uploaded the
social
We
videos
can
on official
conclude
chat.
them as a
And
friends
Can
and
also
support
add a
the
point that
monument.
And we
not
can
only
also
submitted
I,
that
I
video,
think
them
friends,
one of
that
that
the
is enough.
traveling bloggers.
That, I
We
think that is
consider
enough
them one of
for
the
that is a
traveling
very
bloggers.
point he
good
submitted that
piece
video
and
from
He with
official
his friend
user
visiting to
ID
the monument also.
to attract the
Them be a
consideration of the
traveling blogger.
government. He
as
submitted that
Vishal saying
video
that
and that report from
to attract the
several
foreigner
user
also,
that is
which
name
helps
I
in
think that is
they
enough.
One of
economy
submitted
them
that
be a
and
video
traveling
to
blogger.
to
to attract
classify
the
the
Okay,
attention of the government.
fine, great. Okay, cool. Now I'm giving you last 1 minute. Discuss among yourself and come to a common group story. Start.
So, in my
okay
opinion,
from
We should
these
make a very common
Them be a
How many are you going
most
to
of
give
us
it from
agree
a
with
group
that.
story?
In character, along with his friend,
of the
visited place, came to know about
maintenance of the historical fort
went over there
as the
abandoned
All the
they
common
also
points.
noticed that there are
they mostly have a common point that it is about the
people also
historical
stayed in
monument
status.
and
They
helps us
traveling
aware
blogger
people
visited with his friend.
and cleanliness of that particular place to contact concerned authority for resolution of the
The
agreement.
from the story is visiting a old place, visiting a monument,
saying that it is
also
about the historical monument which
towards the
Also, they also
helps
also
government to
history of
plant
Indian
trees
religion
in
about
different types of
to
maintain
maintain
the
they are student of
point
art,
over
so
Very
they
there.
are
valid point.
they follow the
classify our
liberty and they have to
religions.
visit.
We can see that
As they are also adventure lovers, and they do trek. So after that,
very common in
because some government they had to friends and decided to quit.
Also visited that Arsenal and the tomb of King and Queen
Making some vlogs.
in the monument.
After that, they
See the war planning used by the king in the war by
Fine. Now tell me directly one leader. Who is your group leader? Just one name. Quick.
Abhishek.
Salman.
Okay.
Abhishek Thapa.
Tell me one name. Quick. All agree with Abhishek
Abhishek,
Thapa?
sir.
Abhishek
Yeah.
Thapa. We should go with Abhishek Thapa.
All agree with Thapa? Anyone who's not agree with Thapa? Raise your hand. Okay, one is not agree with Thapa. Okay. Anyone else? All agree with
in my
Thapa?
opinion,
Sir, Abhishek, sir.
Okay. All good? All agree with Thapa?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else who's not agree, raise your hand.
so we are agreeing with Thapa.
Okay, Thapa, please give the group story.
gentlemen, for giving me this opportunity. So now I shall narrate the group story on behalf of all of you. So with the kind permission, may I narrate the group story?
Please.
Yeah, sure.
So friends, we had a very good discussion and we came into the consensus that there were three male characters of age between 20 to 22, and they were in the positive mood. The protagonist was the Shaitan Singh, and the action was visiting the Siaghad fort, where the arsenals of all kings and queens are there. So Shaitan Singh was a student of archaeological background and studying in JNU. So one day he proposed an idea to his friend that they can visit the old arsenal in the Siaghad fort. So they went over there and they see that the condition was really bad. So therefore they barricaded the area, since some of the areas were damaged by the local peoples, and even the some of the locals has litter out the garbage over there. So they clean those garbages and they dump in the dustbin. And at the same time, they recorded the videos and they planted some of the trees in the local by areas, therefore maintaining the sanctity of the areas and the heritage of our culture. So therefore, even they recorded some of the damages videos and they uploaded in the official site of their of the website and to the Archaeological Survey of India. Later, the government understood that it was an important heritage site, and later it was included in UNESCO. And later we see the population of tourists got increased.
हो गया भाई, हो गया डन. क्या कर रहे हो यार? कुछ भी घुसड़ते रहोगे सब. लिमिट होती है ना, 1 मिनट 1.130 में सुन लूंगा. ऐसे नहीं होता. जैसे मतलब या तुम घसीटे जा रहे हो. Don't do that. Anyone who's not agree with the story? Anyone who's not agree? I think सबने यही स्टोरी बनाई थी, एक दो को छोड़ के, right?
Yes, sir, it was accurate.
Story. Okay, so it was like narrated fine. Salman, कहाँ है Salman?
Yes, sir.
All good? ठीक है story, कुछ changes?
Yes, sir. No, sir. I just
narrated
want to
nicely,
add
right? The
our main
people
subject
जो लोग
blogger.
agree नहीं हो रहे थे, now they are agree, right?